Today we've got another new FIM homologated helmet on the table, the Arai RX-7V Racing. So stick around as we run it through our review and take it out on our road test with our instruments to bring you the data. Sebastian from Champion Helmets here, and the Arai RX-7V Racing is the latest release for commercially available FIM homologated helmets. This means that this new variant is purely designed for racing with a tear-off prepared visor, renewed ventilation and aerodynamics, and an even lighter weight. All of which means that this helmet is FIM homologated from sizes XS up to L, which means that it has passed the same official requirements used in MotoGP and other official competitions. So the helmet is coming at a recommended retail price of about 950 euros or 1,010 US dollars, and this means the helmet will be competing with other FIM homologated racing helmets such as the AGV Pista GP RR and the Shark Racer Pro GP. But it will also be competing with the Shoei X-Spirit 3, Scorpion EXO R1 Air, HJC RPHA Carbon, and the X-Lite X803 RS Ultra Carbon. Before we get going with the helmet specs, don't forget to subscribe and check out the rest of our YouTube channel to keep up to date on our latest motorcycle helmet road tests, where we bring you the facts. The Arai RX-7V Racing, like its non-racing cousin, is constructed out of Arai's own peripherally belted structural net composite, which is borrowed from Arai's F1 technology, held together by Z-mixture resins. This means that there is a reinforcement layer just above the eye port, so there is a stronger helmet and a better field of view. The helmet comes in two outer shell sizes, which is a bit of a letdown, but they will be covering sizes XS and S, and M and L. Though keep in mind, it is only certified from sizes XS up to L, but even then this is a good range considering a lot of other race helmets are only certified in one or two sizes. Another nice change to the racing helmet is that it is coming almost 50 grams lighter than the standard Arai RX-7V, with a weight of about 1,610 grams and a size M, or 3 pounds 9 ounces, which is also impressive since this change is still coming with certified racing level safety. Lastly, the helmet is ECE 2205 and FIM homologated. For ventilation, Arai have kept the overall configuration the same as the RX-7V with the Arai diffuser system. So you do get a chin vent adjustable to 3 positions that will bring air into the helmet and onto the visor, and you then get the 2 classic Arai visor brow vents. This is unique to Arai and ensures that you get a smoother shell shape and airflow. Up top you have the Arai diffuser system with 3 vents, and on either side you have these 2 large adjustable air intakes with the third in the middle. This third vent is operated with a single button and has been streamlined compared to the RX-7V. Lastly, you have 3 exhausts with 1 underneath the neck roll, you have 2 on either side, and 2 more on top underneath the spoiler, and it's important to know that unlike the RX-7V, these air exhausts are no longer adjustable. The visor that's coming with the RX-7V Racing has also been fully race-oriented, so you are getting Arai's vast V visor system to again support that smoother outer shell shape, but instead of a 3D visor, you're getting a 2D. Now this doesn't mean that the world will become flat as a piece of paper, but it does mean that you're getting a flatter visor with tear-off posts. Whereas the 3D visor curves both horizontally and vertically, the 2D visor only curves horizontally across the helmet. Arai have mainly done this to ensure that the visor will fit the tear-off posts properly, and besides the visor curvature, you are getting the same visor locking system adapted from F1, and you have this new larger knob to help with lifting the visor. While all these are great changes in terms of racing, the only downside of the 2D visor is that it is not pinlock prepared, and the helmet does not come with the insert in the box. To remove the visor, Arai have kept things fairly simple. First, you open the visor fully, and then you push in on the black tab on the side. This will pop open the side pod, and you need to do this for both sides. Then all you do is rotate the visor down so that the brass pin goes into the red hole. Then you just lift the visor out. To put it back in, you line up the brass pins in the red hole again, snap the visor onto the track, and rotate the pin down into the track below. Then you remount the side pods by sliding down until they click into place. As far as the interior of the RX-7V Racing goes, we're not seeing substantial changes. This is going to be Arai's Eco Liner, which is removable, washable, and antimicrobial, and it is going to be coming with a premium level of comfort with 5mm peel-away pads in the temples and the cheek pads, which will let you get the perfect fit whenever you need. Besides the included wind guard in the chin, the helmet also includes Arai's facial contour system with foam springs keeping the fit firm. To remove the interior, you first need to open the helmet's double D-ring chin strap, and you then come to the cheek pads. You need to first remove a small triangular insert holding the cheek pad to the neck roll, and all you do is slide the corner up and the insert will come out. Then remove them from the snap in the front, holding them in, and slide them out of the chin strap. The next step is to do the same on the other side, and while doing this you can also see that the cheek pads are emergency quick release and they include speaker pockets for communication systems as well. The cheek pads are very comfortable, and the helmet's internal construction also means that you can comfortably fit glasses. The crown pad is held in with 2 snaps in back and 2 in front, and it also comes with several layers of foam and mesh to make sure you get plenty of ventilation. Looking at the helmet's interior EPS now, you get numerous holes throughout, and considering the RX-7V's ventilation was very strong, we expect no different in the racing version. Now, let's see how the helmet does out on our road test. Before we get to the data, just a quick reminder for how we set up our road test. On the left, we have a white monitor showing the helmet's internal temperature in degrees Celsius from a thermometer placed in the helmet's EPS. In the middle, we have a decibel meter showing the helmet's internal noise level from a microphone placed near our rider's ear. Lastly, on the right, we have a phone showing the day's average airspeed on the helmet from a bike-mounted anemometer. In the middle on the dash, we have our rider's speed and the day's external temperature, and we performed our test on long stretches of highway at 130 km per hour or 80 miles per hour. When we took the Arai helmet out on the road, it was a nice sunny day with some gusts of wind, with the day's average airspeed at about 120 to 130 km per hour. The helmet's internal temperature was at about 15.5 to 16 degrees Celsius or 61 Fahrenheit, while the exterior temperature was also 60 degrees Celsius or 61 Fahrenheit. So there was no difference between the interior and exterior. This was the same strong performance that we saw in the Arai RX-7V out on the road test, as well as in the HJC RPHA 11 Carbon. Nonetheless, considering the RX-7V Racing's numerous air inlets and their aggressive positioning, you can expect even more airflow when out on the track. For noise, we measured about 103 decibels, which was at the same level as the RX-7V, and is about standard for racing helmets since they are not usually designed with noise isolation in mind. We also found the X-Spirit 3 performed at this level, though the Pista GP RR was significantly louder at 107 decibels. So overall, this noise result is very good, all things considered. Our rider found the helmet to perform almost the same as the Arai RX-7V out on the road. The helmet was comfortable with its premium liner and intermediate oval head fit, and for aerodynamics as well, the helmet shows further streamlining, though if you want to take your racing performance to the next level, then you can also add the diffuser extension spoiler to the helmet. The spoiler is provided in the box, though it must be applied with adhesive. The extension is also designed to break off in an impact for additional safety. The air wing spoiler that comes standard with the helmet is also no longer adjustable, but our rider still found the helmet did well as far as wind resistance. Now we come to our champion helmets ranking for the RX-7V Racing. For material, since the helmet is made of fiberglass composite and comes in 2 outer shell sizes, it earns 3 stars. For the weight, though the Arai RX-7V Racing has shown an improvement of almost 50 grams, it still weighs in at 1,610 grams, which earns it 3 stars. For the visor, though the RX-7V Racing comes with a tear-off prepared visor and a specially designed variable axis visor system that improves safety, it only earns 2 stars due to the lack of that pin lock. Though this is understandable due to the helmet's full racing specs, you will have to switch to a 3D visor if you want to avoid fogging. As far as noise, though not designed specifically for it, the Arai came in at 103 decibels, which earns it 2 stars. This is decent for a race helmet, though it is still a bit loud when you're using it on the road. Nonetheless, the racing helmet did come back for ventilation with no difference to the outside, which earns it 4 stars. Finally, for comfort, with the helmet's premium quality liner, comfortable glasses construction, and clever peel-away pads, the Arai earns 4 stars. Overall, this brings the RX-7V Racing to a total of 3 stars at €53 per star. This means the RX-7V Racing will be coming at a full star lower than its non-FIM sibling, while matching up most closely with the Shark Race R Pro GP in its ranking, though its value for money is approaching that of the AGV Pista GP RR. Nonetheless, it is one of the few FIM certified helmets out there, which means it is coming with that racing standard safety. and considering the helmet has been streamlined and stripped to fully focus on racing only, some of these sacrifices in ranking are to be expected, though they will place limits on its versatility. If you'd like to learn more about the Arai RX-7V Racing, then make sure to check out championhelmets.com, where we have our lowest price guarantee and plenty of bundle deals, including a discounted communication system or extra visor. The Arai RX-7V Racing represents another evolution in the RX-7V line that shows a full focus on what this helmet was meant to do: race. With its FIM homologation, lighter weight, and revamped aerodynamics, the helmet has been designed purely for speed and the track, even if this means losing out on some of the features of the RX-7V. If you like the video, then make sure to subscribe to keep up to date on our latest data-driven helmet road tests, and let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm Sebastian from Champion Helmets, and thanks for watching.